full of unexpected, unexplained, illogical, and even impossible things. Trust me or not, a world beyond science, logic, and proof exists. Very few of us meet that unseen world. But they move on, keeping them unsolved. Wait, don't get excited about the story. First, make sure you're alone. Turn off the light, stick until the last second to know how your story can be featured in our channel with privacy or credit, and also to know what happened in the haunted house and who was the little girl. A year ago, Kimberly's mom was living in a house somewhere in Alabama with her boyfriend. The landlord of the place was super serious about making sure they didn't make any remodeling or repairs. He was really serious about this issue. Once, when they talked to him about making a partition in the living room, he really got mad at them, which was actually weird. He wanted to change nothing. After a while, Kimberly's mom and her boyfriend started saying that they think the place was haunted. They assumed that the house was haunted by the ghost of a little girl. They said sometimes they saw a shadow of a girl walking from room to room, or hear someone playing in the back when there was surely no one. And sometimes it sounded like a small child was sobbing, but couldn't tell where from. The landlord didn't talk about it clearly, and they also didn't move in. Maybe they were used to it, or that was the possibly best place for them. Kimberly, being an atheist at the time, blew it off. She was like, yeah, right, haha. After a year, it was towards the end of her and her ex-boyfriend relationship. When they split up, she started to live with her mom until she got on her feet. She and her ex shared the custody of their daughter, Lexi, 50 and 50. So for 1 week, she stayed with Kimberly until Friday, and then she would go to her dad and stay with him until the next Friday. She was about 3 at the time. It was Friday night, and Kimberly was on her laptop. It was probably like 2 at midnight. She was just surfing music. The computer desk was in the wall, which was kitchen facing, and at the same time was a doorway that led to the bedrooms. So if anyone came out of the bed to get something from the kitchen, then they would walk right past her. There was no other way. Baby Lexi had the habit of always getting up in the night. She would raid the fridge or knock something over while climbing up on something. She liked to get up in the middle of night and raid the kitchen because she knew everyone was asleep. So the night when Kimberly was on her laptop, it was 2 a.m. She saw Lexi coming out of the bedroom to sneak to the kitchen with her peripheral vision, and Lexi froze when she saw Kimberly and just stood there. Kimberly didn't look at her or paid any attention. Kimberly realized that Lexi found that she was caught. Hopefully, Lexi would go back to bed without letting her mom making a big deal of it. But Lexi stood there for more than 4 to 5 minutes. Kimberly was wondering why she wasn't going back. Kimberly could see her the whole time, but she made a point not to look at her, so she would go back to bed. Lexi eventually turned and walked back towards her bedroom, though the room was dark. Kimberly could still see her turn and leave. Everything was dead silent after that. So after about 15 minutes, Kimberly got that feeling in her gut that she needed to check on Lexi because she should have heard her daughter's sound climbing back in the bed and rustle through twice. Hearing absolutely nothing, she got up to check on Lexi. She stood up and walked towards the bedroom. It was pitch black in the bedroom, and she found none. And that was the moment when the thought hit her. Lexi just went to her ex that morning, and she was supposed to stay with her dad that night. Kimberly was with Lexi for the last week, so she forgot that she wasn't there the night. That means the girl she saw wasn't Lexi. Who was she then? She realized her mom was not lying. That is all for today. You can send your personal paranormal experience to us via mail. That is unsolved.mail@gmail.com. If you have any comment or any query or any video request, let us know in the comment box. We will try our level best to reply all of you, and drop a like to let us know how many brave souls are over there interested in scary videos. If you want to learn about the scariest paranormal facts, science, stories and other paranormal contents, subscribe to our channel and stay tuned. For daily scary videos, follow us on Instagram. Link in the description box. Follow us there to get the video update, intro, related clip and the source first. The mail and the Instagram link are given below the description box. Don't ever think about ghosts. Just move on, keeping them solved.